This is Tim Bryce with my column titled, Acting on Our Perception of Reality. I've been a fan of the YouTube video platform for quite some time. It has just about everything I want, such as movies, comedy, sports, history, music, news, food, and much more. Lately, though, I stumbled upon a series of videos featuring people who appear to have lost their minds on camera, be it angry ladies in different situations, an irate woman on an airplane flight, a woman flips out at a Planet Fitness, and a good example of road rage. There are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of such videos through YouTube. For me, it is like watching a train wreck. The stupidity of the people is mind-boggling, making the video somewhat addictive to watch. For example, how will they screw up this time? From these videos, I noted three common characteristics. Number one, the people are ready and willing to engage in verbal fisticuffs at the drop of a hat. Civility is sacrificed for obnoxious and uncouth behavior. Their loudness and coarseness doesn't bother them one bit and consider it a normal form of behavior. Number two, they believe they know the law and their rights better than the authorities. So much so, when the tables are turned and they are arrested, they cannot comprehend why. Also notice, it never occurs to them they might be wrong. And number three, they're very self-centered and do not care about the rights of others, such as causing a public scene or blocking traffic. Their perceived rights take precedence over everyone else, giving them a self-righteous attitude and sense of entitlement. In other words, they honestly believe they are smarter and everyone should bow to them. All of this is a formula causing them to go berserk at a moment's notice. Basically, they are trying to impose their sense of reality and morality on everyone else, even if it is incorrect. This is the basis for my thesis, Homo Sapien Asshole, or HSA, which I wrote years ago. In it, I contended an HSA is a person who acts in a seemingly absurd manner towards others based on their erroneous perception of reality, either for personal gain or to react to a situation. Our perception of reality dictates our actions. For example, we dress according to how we believe the weather will be. If we believe it will be cold, we will wear a warm coat. However, if our perception is wrong, that the weather is actually quite hot and humid, wearing a warm coat would be considered a foolish decision. A false perception of reality is one of the underpinnings of HSA and can be caused by such things as attention deficit disorder, meaning they're easily distracted, or by our own sense of worth, their ego. So the challenge becomes to act according to the proper perception. If we do not, we will lose our cool as the people did in the videos and not act responsibly or respectfully, just obnoxious at whatever the cost. In other words, Homo sapien assholes cannot socialize effectively. One last conclusion. The people shown in the videos must either be Democrats or members of the press, as their perceptions are different than mainstream America and act as HSAs, also known as the Trump Derangement Syndrome, TDS. Here are some videos featuring people with TDS. Notice how they essentially act no different than the people in the first set of videos. First, a liberal woman screams and has a meltdown over the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Second, a woman suffers a car accident while flipping off a rally of Trump supporters. And finally, a shop owner goes berserk with a Trump patron. In these last videos, the angst of the protagonist is triggered by anyone who flagrantly opposes their viewpoint or sense of reality. The outbursts are actually Pavlovian in nature thanks to repetitive training by the mainstream media. None of these people will tolerate an opposing opinion, thereby possessing a closed mind. All of this highlights the strength of the media, which is actually quite scary. Friends, keep the faith. It's Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.